Hey, what's up, guys? It's Long Qua here once again. Best Crusader Kings 2 player this world's ever fucking seen, okay? And this is going to be episode 5 of the Long Qua Dynasty. So, the first thing I want to accomplish right now is we're going to execute that fucking shit stain fucking regent. So if you'll remember, we marked him as special interest so we could quickly access him right here. And this little fucking piece of shit. Okay, actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change my laws because executing that guy might kind of piss off my vassals. So, I haven't touched with the laws too much, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase the feudal taxation. So, feudal means anyone that's like a count or a baron. Okay, so someone that owns a castle. So right now it's set to none. So if I go over to my character and I click my primary title, I can see down here how much I'm making. So from feudal tax, I'm not making jack shit, okay? And I could hover over my gold and see how much I'm making per month. So I'm making 6.16 per month. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to the laws and I'm gonna jack up the feudal taxation to large. And this is gonna make all my vassals have all my feudal vassals have a -20 opinion of me. So if I go over here to my vassals, and my feudal vassals would be, so anyone that's a earl, okay, which is also a count, okay, so if I say count, that's just what that means. And I don't have any barons, so they're not gonna matter right now. So all of these guys, when I change the law, they can all vote on the law, alright? But since they like me right now, they're probably gonna pass it pretty quickly. But once it gets passed, they're all gonna get a -20 opinion modifier of me. So I want to get this out of the way before I execute that fucking shit-stained fucking regent, because if I execute him first, they may not pass the law. So I'm going to change the taxation to large, okay? And then, as you can see over here, people can vote on it. I need 12 votes for it to pass. I'm going to unpause the game a bit, and we're going to hopefully pass this fucking law, okay? If these fucking shit-stains would fucking vote on it, okay? And so there we go. The Lords of Wessex have approved the law. Okay, so then if I wait around a month, alright, I can go into my income again, and you'll see that from feudal tax, I'm now gaining 27 gold a year from feudal tax. Okay, and that's a lot of gold. So now we're gaining, 8.4 gold per month. So we just increased our monthly gold by about 2 gold, so that's pretty fucking good. And this is actually a decent amount of money to be making, okay? And as you can see, my vassals now dislike me slightly because of the large feudal tax, okay? And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to this little fucking shit stain over here, because honestly, you guys, I was just trying to marry off Banana Slam Jamma, okay? That's all I was doing, alright? I was just trying to marry off my aunt so she could have a nice family, so she could continue the dynasty, okay? But this little fucking shit fuck didn't approve it, alright? He would have approved if I was giving him land or something, because he's a selfish piece of shit. So what we're going to do is we're going to imprison him, okay? We're going to send that. And, we're just going to go over to our intrigue tab, and we're going to let him rot in prison for maybe a year, okay? And while he's rotting in prison, I've already kind of looked at the map a bit, so you guys don't have to watch me looking for claims and stuff. And what I found is, if I go over to the county of Breffni, okay, there is a claimant over here with a strong claim. So what we're going to do is we're going to invite him to our court. And remember, this green thumbs up means he's going to accept an invitation, okay? So we're going to invite him to our court. And you may be wondering, why would this guy want to go to our court? Alright? Remember, our court is just kind of like a bunch of people that are just like, kind of there, okay, just a bunch of shit stains, alright? They're eating my food, okay? They're living in my fucking, all my lands, alright? And I'm just kind of allowing them to be there, okay? So, this guy, his current liege, she's in his current liege's court, okay? And so if I invite him to court, his opinion of his liege is 43. So, he probably thinks that I'm a better liege for him, okay? And he probably assumes that I'll press the claim for him, which I am gonna do. So I'm gonna unpause the game until he accepts it. And he just accepted it. And I actually need a new court chaplain because mine is imprisoned. And we're gonna choose our vassal, alright? We'll actually choose this vassal since his opinion of me is pretty fucking low. And we'll send him to Pope, okay? And if you're wondering why I'm always sending them to the Pope, and that's because there's not a lot that the court chaplain can actually do. Sometimes some heresies will pop up, and a county of yours will randomly change its culture or change its religion, and then you use the proselytize thing, however the fuck you pronounce that shit. So usually you're just going to be sending the court chaplain to the Pope. And right now the spy master is still studying technology because we really don't need him. We're not trying to assassinate anyone right now, and we're not worried about being assassinated ourselves. We're not doing any factions, so we can really just have him study technology. Our steward's always going to be collecting taxes for the most part, and whenever I get those marshal pop-ups, you guys, basically what that means is he increases the rate of replenishment of our troops. So right now, we only have 1,700 troops. That's because we just recently got out of a war. So, our troops replenish over time. And sometimes that marshal pop-up, when he does a great job, he increases that replenishment rate. Okay, and our chancellor right now is fabricating claims in this little shitty county. And we're actually going to choose a new counselor or chancellor. We're actually going to choose this guy because he has a way higher diplomacy. So we invited this guy to court, and we're going to find him really quick. And what we're going to do is, we're going to grant him the barony, alright, of Porchester. That's going to make him our vassal. And then we're going to go over to here to this fucker, the chief of Breffni, or Breffni, whatever the fuck. And his only ally is a shitty... His actually ally is the guy that we just granted. So let's see, he's actually his brother. So we just invited his brother to our court. And then we're going to go to war with this motherfucker. So we're going to claim that shit. We're going to summon all our fucking military. We should have enough, okay? And we're going to summon our fleet. Actually, we do have enough to summon our fleet. And this is a pro tip, you guys. If you want to know how to quickly select all your fleet. So as you can see, I have a lot of shit right here, okay? So what I'm going to do, if I normally just select everything, that's just going to select all my army. But if you select just one fleet, and then hold shift, you can select everything, and it will only select your fleets, okay? I'm gonna send them there, and you can do the same thing with the military. And then we're gonna fucking fast forward this bitch, and that fucking autosave again. And eventually, all of our shit is gonna be synced up, and my fucking wife has slow fever, okay? And that's actually pretty bad, because we need some fucking children fucking pronto. I just realized my wife has a fucking awful diplomacy stat. So we're actually just going to take these troops and, we'll disband these ones because that's all my boat can fucking handle right now. And we're just going to embark this shit. We're going to send it over here to fucking Breffni. Alright. And my wife is pregnant, so that's good. Hopefully she doesn't fucking croak from slow fever before she has a fucking child, okay? I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if, my uncle just inherited everything, because then at least that way, we'd be back to kind of the main branch of everything. It looks like Feces is dead, Shitstain's dead, Dipshit's dead. We actually need to marry off Banana Slam Jamma now, so, I'm gonna go to Banana Slam Jamma. I'm actually gonna make him or her a character of special interest, and this guy's still our prisoner. We're actually just gonna deal with this guy right now. So, we're gonna go to our prisoners tab, and we could actually ransom him off. We could actually get some gold out of him, but we're just gonna fucking execute this motherfucker. So he's fucking dead, you guys. This guy is fucking dead, and it automatically changed the character of special interest. So this guy dislikes me because he just inherited the land, and I just killed his father, okay? So he thinks I'm a tyrant, and, all my vassals kind of dislike me now because I'm a fucking tyrant. But you know what? I'm fucking Alfred Long Qua, okay? And that motherfucker was really fucking with my fucking plans, okay? So we're gonna send our shit. Actually, we're gonna get BSJ married, so, let's get her a matrilineal marriage. And there's actually not really anyone in my court right now, so we're just gonna invite a bunch of holy men to my court, and hopefully we'll find a nice, suitable candidate to marry off my beloved auntie, okay? So, arrange a matrilineal marriage, and, You know, these guys are all kind of fucking dog shit, but at least this guy's lustful, okay? So he's paranoid, he's brave, he's proud. I actually forgot what happened to the cynical dog shit fucking shit stain. We're actually gonna marry him off to the depressed, cynical, cruel, dog shit fucking shit stain over here who we were originally gonna marry her to. And so, you know, she's gonna have a 44-year-old husband, okay? But hopefully she'll produce some Long Qua offspring. And I looked it up, guys. This is the house tree, or the house flag, or whatever the fuck, isn't supposed to be black, okay? I don't know why they're all black. It's actually a bug with the game right now, okay? So some of them have black flags, okay? You know, the Carlings still have their normal flags, so if that is confusing to you guys, I understand completely. I don't know why some of them are black, okay? So we're gonna go over here with our military, and we're gonna dock our shit. We just lost a little shitty battle over here. So this is my marshal again, so he just increased my levy reinforcement rate for a year, okay? And that's pretty good. So he's doing a great job, and we're just gonna dumpster. And one thing I actually forgot to do again, and I just got wounded because I'm actually fighting in this battle, okay? One thing I forgot to do again is they made a change in an extremely recent patch, and I actually have to appoint vassals as commanders, okay? So I guess I go over here, and, you know, I'll make this guy a commander, and I'll just make this random shit stain a fucking commander, okay? That way I could actually put people in command of my army, okay? So we're gonna go over here to Breffni, and we're just gonna fucking siege this shit down. And this guy wants to marry my aunt, or he wants this random shitter to marry my aunt, but I'm gonna decline that. And, you know, my fucking vassal has typhoid fever. That actually wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because he hates me, and it looks like I am actually his heir. So if he actually dies, I didn't mean to go over there, if he actually dies, I'm gonna inherit his land. And I don't have enough plot power to kill him, so, you know, it would be nice if he ended up dying, okay? That little fucking shit would just end up passing down his land to me, so, you know, we're gonna siege this shit down, alright? And you can assault holdings, okay? When you assault a holding, the siege goes really fast, and these green bars are the morale, by the way, so I'm gonna assault it, and you'll see that the morale goes down really fast, okay? But it's risky to do that, because if you don't vastly outnumber them, your siege will fail. So we have 100% war score, so we're gonna enforce our demands, and what that's gonna do is that's gonna put this guy on the throne of the county of Breffni, and then we're gonna revoke the barony of Porchester from him, because that's our fucking barony, okay? And he accepted it. And then we're just gonna disband all this shit, alright? And now I'm assuming my vassals really hate me right now. So yeah, my vassals kind of dislike me, okay? So we're gonna give out some honorary titles. That guy could be the High Almoner. This guy can be the Master of the Hunt. And, you know, this shit stain over here can be the Designated Regent, alright? And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a summer fair, okay? And eventually we're gonna have a grand fucking feast, okay? So, you know, that guy really loves to fucking dance, I guess, you guys, so we're just gonna keep skipping time right now. And it looks like we have a son, okay? And we're gonna name our heir, let's see, he's a fucking hunchback, okay? So, you know, we're actually gonna have another Banana Slam Jamma in the family line, you guys. There can be multiple Banana Slam Jammas, alright? I'll name him after my beloved auntie, okay? And he's actually a hunchback. And that's actually fucking terrible, you guys. And he is our heir, so, you know, I'm just gonna keep letting time pass by. We can actually claim, we can press a claim on the county of Shrewsbury right here, but we're actually not strong enough at the moment. So we're just gonna let some time fly by. We're gonna gain some gold. And, you know, we do have 2 counties over here now. So if we could just get this little shitty county over here, we could get another duchy. And I actually have 3 duchy titles. I'm not actually sure how my vassals feel about that. So, they actually don't care. If it was an elected monarchy, I'm pretty sure they would be pissed off about that. So we're just gonna let some time go by. And I fulfilled that ambition. So I'm gonna choose a new ambition, and I guess I'll set my ambition to become the King of England, because it is possible that I'll become the king in this character's lifetime. Alright. So I'm just gonna let a bunch of time fly by. And this little fucking shit scene over here, my uncle just founded a faction, and the peddlers are loading their wares and the merchants are taking down their stalls. The jugglers, strolling players, and the other entertainers are preparing to leave. The summer fair is over and it was great fun while it lasted. So, shitlord, my uncle over here is creating a faction to become the king of Wessex, okay? And he's actually pretty fucking weak right now. And my wife died, apparently. My wife died of pneumonia. So that's actually a good time to see if I could actually potentially get some allies going. So let's see if this guy has any unmarried daughters or sisters. And that bitch is age 7. This guy has no unmarried daughters. Let's see if I could get Scotland behind me. He has no unmarried daughters to marry. And he's actually kind of weak anyway. Maybe I might even be able to get America as my ally. No, that's not fucking happening. Might even be able to get West Francia to fucking back me up in some fucking wars. And, you know, she's actually almost 14. So let's see if he'll accept a betrothal. So this will give me an alliance with West Francia, okay? And that might actually come in handy. So in 2 years, I'll be married to her. And let's see, what actually is she? She's actually just the sister of this guy. So when this guy dies, I won't have an alliance anymore. But hopefully he lasts long enough, alright? And hopefully I get some fucking children. I might even get some fucking claims to West Francia, which actually could come in handy, okay? So another thing I need to do is I need to go to war with fucking Jorvik eventually. And I need to reclaim my shit. The problem is the pagan shits over here. These guys are pagan, and these are pagan, and they're allied to each other, okay? And this guy's strength is 4.4k, and this guy's strength is 2.1k, so I'm not actually sure if I could take him in a battle just yet. I'm gonna have to, you know, really boost my vassal's opinion of me, and I'm gonna hold a feast. And what a feast does is all your vassals are invited, and you just have a grand old time. No feast is complete without boar meat. Who will get the prestigious task of hunting and slaying the boars needed for the feast? And, you know, we'll send out our marshal, okay? And I don't know what, actually, I guess we just got sieged down over here, maybe. And that's rather unfortunate. The best part about preparing a feast is deciding what food stuff to serve. I must purchase venison, boar, and duck, spices, wine, and ale, honey for the desserts, cheeses, and perhaps even a swan or a peacock. And, you know, we're gonna spend so much fucking money on this fucking feast. Our vassals are really gonna enjoy it, you guys, because, you know, if you want to keep your vassals happy, you really need to feed them, okay? And the preparations are done. Alright? And that fucking autosave again. Every single goddamn fucking year, a fucking autosave goes off. And the guests have finally arrived. Welcome to the feast, you fucking shit stains. And some of my guests weren't satisfied. And, you know, this guy needs to shut the fuck up. He actually doesn't like my feast. Okay, so he has a less opinion of me. And I'm gonna become friends with this guy, I guess, which is great. So his opinion of me is gonna become 100, I think. So the last of the guests have returned home, and everyone agreed it was this year's greatest feast. So as you can see, everyone, all of my opinions, all of my vassals' opinions of me are gonna improve by 10, and that's gonna be good. So as you can see, I don't know if you noticed, but I could have only raised 300 before the feast for my vassals. But now since they like me a bit more, they're willing to give me more troops, so I can now raise 600 from them. And this bitch has the most unpleasant name I've ever fucking laid eyes upon, and she is my sister, okay, which is great. Because she's not of, she actually is of my dynasty because she was matrilineally married, so this guy's power is 2.5k, this guy's 1k, so we might get the the petty king of Powies on my side, and he actually has a 15-year-old son, so we'll see if we could get a betrothal here. And we will betroth him to this bitch, and that's gonna give us an alliance when they finally get married, and that's gonna be good, okay? My fucking iPod just fell over. And I am timing these, you guys. I'm gonna be trying to make these episodes 25 minutes long, okay? So, blessings upon you and your house. I've decided to accept your marriage. So we're gonna have some allies over here pretty soon, and you know, we just need him to age level 16 or age to 16, and he's age 16 now, so they're gonna be married. So now I can go to my allies tab, and the petty king of Powies is, by the way, this is called Mercia, okay? Someone pointed that out. I should have actually known that, alright? And so now we have the petty king of Powies as our ally. So if we were to go to war right now, we could call him in, and he's actually allied with King of Aquitaine and the King of Navarre. So Aquitaine is down here, and Navarre is just a little shitty fucking kingdom that everyone tries to form, okay? They're just fucking nothing. They're dog shit, okay? So, you know, what I could do is I'm gonna wait a bit longer for my troops to really replenish, and the Count of Devon is trying to usurp my title, and he's actually over here. I'm not sure why he's trying to do that, but we're gonna try to make his chancellor disappear, okay? His chancellor's trying to fabricate a claim, and the assassins failed, alright? And Connaught is being conquered right now, I guess. So someone declared a conquest on that little shit stain over there. So we're just gonna keep letting time fly by, and really quickly I'm gonna check the claimants over here, and this guy's got a strong claim. I wonder if I send him a gift, if he'll be willing to join my court. Nope. This bitch has a weak claim. This guy's got a strong claim. Probably wouldn't accept it. This guy has a weak claim on this little shit over here, but it's just a fucking dog shit weak claim. So just gonna let some time go by. Okay, let's see how Banana Slam Jam is doing. She hasn't had any children yet, so she's actually a thrifty clerk. Okay, so hopefully he really pumps out the babies. Okay, and it looks like this guy just called us into war. Okay, because he's going to war against whatever the fuck. So someone's claiming some shit over here, and the old wound finally healed, so that's going to give us Scarred, okay? And Scarred is a pretty decent trade, just gives us some prestige. And, you know, we're supposed to be helping out in a war over here, but we really don't need to, okay? They'll win it eventually. He's got a huge army over here, and once again, my marshal is really boosting my gameplay, you guys. And soon enough, we might have enough troops to, you know, try to reclaim some of our shit, okay? So, and fucking autosave. That's actually a great spot to make a cut in this episode, you guys. So, once again, Long Qua, best Crusader Kings 2 player this world's ever fucking seen, signing out.